everybody, welcome back. In this video we are going to create the upper and the bottom section. So for that we can just select this loop and this loop as well, and we can just start extruding. So we'll go to 3, we will just press EY, EY, EY again, EY again, and EY again. And for these two sections we will just press SY0 to make these straight. Okay, now if we go to 3 side view, and you can see okay, that's fine. And now we can select both this section, and we can just extrude it to Z-axis, and this section, and extrude it to Z-axis, and then we will just join these two sections, and these two sections, and then we will just bridge it. And now you can see very nice bridge here. Although we can create some loop here, and you can see that this is totally cut out, and that is, I think, the problem with the vertices. Okay, so we will just join these loops one by one. Okay, not with the bridge. So we'll just go back, and then we will just select this loop, and we'll just press EZ, and also I will just select this loop and EZ again, and now we'll just join these two loops. So we'll select this one, this one, and this one, and we will press F to join this face, and like this we will just join these all faces. Okay, so now we have joined these vertices, and now everything looks good, although it's quite difficult because the number of these polygons and this was not equal. So I have created some loops and just fixed this issue. Okay, so now moving further, we will just create some this side section, and for the side section we can definitely select the last loop, which is actually this one. And you can see these vertices are too closed. Okay, here if you zoom in, you can see these are too closed, so it will create problems. So we'll just move these vertices a little bit outside, okay, like this, so that we can see the CR result in a better form. Okay, till here it is good, I think. And for the bottom section as well, I think we need to move. So this one and this one, not this one, the outer one, and then this one. Okay, and always check it in shaded view as well. So if we do any mistake, we can check that. And now we can select this section. So we'll just select this edge loop, and we can just select it till here, and now we can just extrude it to Y-axis like this. Okay, and now you can see that we can just move it a little bit out, and now we can see the last two vertices easily. And we can select this and this vertex, and we can just merge vertices. And to the bottom side as well, if we select this vertex, and unfortunately this loop is too, okay, that is, this loop is here, so we can just move it here a little bit, and then we can just join these vertices as well. Okay, and now we can just select this section and this section like this, and we can move this section as well if we want to do so. So now we'll just select this loop, and until this tube, and we'll just move it to y-axis again, and again we'll just go to vertices and we'll select the last two vertices, and here you can see we can just move it a little bit outside again, and this one vertex, merge vertex at center, and for the top as well we can select this and this vertex and center. If we go to side view, you can see that is enough, I think, and we can actually extrude it a little bit more if we want to do so, but yeah, we will do that. So a little bit more, so extrude it to y-axis, and we need it to be a little bit outside, and here again we can see the problem, so we'll fix that. Although the bottom side is yeah, it has also the problem, so we'll just select the last vertex and this one, and we can just merge vertices, and for this we have to select it carefully, and then for this we can just merge vertices at center. So now if we go to shaded view, and you can see that it is nice. Okay, so that is good. And now what else we need is to have that type of cut that we can see in the reference image. So if we go to side view and we go to wireframe, you can see this type of shape. So we can just select these three loops, and we can just move these loops like this and like this and this, and that's good. And we can create a loop here. We can just move these loops a little bit inside, and also this loop, just make it straight, and here as well, Control R, and we can move this loop a little bit inside. If we go to shaded view, you can see this type of shape, and which is quite good. Although we can select this section and we can just move it a little bit up, and that's good. I will just create a loop here as well. So now if we go to shaded view, you can see that we have this type of basic shape. That's good. Now it's time to create seats and some other things as well, interiors. Hello everybody, welcome back. In this video we will just finalize the main body, and in main body you can see that we should have the mirrors as well, and also yeah, you can see the mirrors here in the front view, and also you can see that we have we should have some backlights as well. Okay, so here we can just go to edit mode, and we can select, we can actually select the light section. So we will also create some section with some better textures here as well, and that can be created in this middle, and yeah, and I will just create a loop here as well, so for the better view. And if we can create a loop here, you can see we have some problem here, that why this is here and not connected, so for some reason. So if we create a loop here, you can see it will create an extra loop, and again this will be not there. So anyhow, we'll keep it like this, no problem. And now we'll see what we can do for the lights. So for light, I think we can create a light here and Control R, and then yeah, bigger light, So for that purpose we will just select this section till this section, and yeah, this much is good. And we will just extrude this section to y-axis, very small, and then EY again, and that's it. That's our light, and you can see this look good. Okay, and that's better. Now we will just create the mirrors. So for mirror, if we go to front view, and if we enable the vertices edit mode, sorry, you can see this will be the mirror's edge, and this part will have the yellow face. Okay, so from here we can just extrude this section, and we can actually extrude this mirror from this loop, I think. And this one we can also select, and then we can just go to 1, and then we can just press EX to very small extrusion. Okay, and then again we'll select EX, and then we will just create a bigger extrusion. And for some reason you can see that this is not towards the x-axis, maybe. Yeah, it's on the x-axis, that's fine. And now we'll just go to 1, we'll just press, we'll just move it like this, EX again, EX again, and that's nice. Now we need this type of mirror, and for that purpose what we can do, we can just select this node, and I think this area is not as accurate as we want, so I will just select these loops. So the first loop will be this one. Okay, sorry, we'll select everything, shift click, shift click, shift click, sorry, the outer, then this one, then this one, and we will just move it to y-axis as well. Okay, so for a little bit like this, and then this one, and that's good, I think. Yeah, that's quite better. And now what we will do, we'll just extrude the section for the mirror. So for that purpose we can just zoom in, and here you can see this section, and if we apply the subdivision surface, I want to check the result actually, and you can see that this is good. And now, although you can see these edges are too close, which we don't need, but anyhow we can just move with this selection. And I've just created one more loop. One loop I need here in the corner, and one loop I need here to this corner. And now we'll just select the vertex, and we'll just delete this vertex. And now we'll select this loop, and we can just make it circle, and we can scale it. Okay, and that's good. And now we will just extrude it. So we'll just extrude it to y-axis, and then extrude it to y-axis again, and scale it little bit, and extrude it to y-axis again, scale it like this, and we'll just recheck the mirror, and you can see we need a little bit of more fluctuations. So here we can just rotate it as well a little bit. Okay, and now we will just extrude it a little bit more with a scale as well. Yeah, this much is fine, I think. Little bit more. Yeah, this much is good. And then we can just press EY and EY again, and then we can scale it inside, EY again, scale it inside, and we'll just select these two loops, move it inside, I think, and this one as well. Okay, that took now the mirror, and now we'll just press F2, fill out the faces, and now you can see very nice rounded mirror here. That's good. I think our body is completed, and now it's time to create some interiors.